little further discussion, if I may, with Paul Kiesler regarding the access. I'd like to clarify a couple of things. One is, are we saying that if approved, they may only have access off of Tangerine? That's the first part. Now, if that's the case, anybody who wants to go east or south would have to go down Tangerine and do a U-turn on Tangerine. That couldn't, to me, I can't imagine that's a safe traffic situation. We hear from all the neighbors that they have traffic issues on Woodburn. So what's going on here?
Originally, when Rancho Vistosa was designed for the 1,900 some odd residents in that area, Woodburn and Rancho Vistosa Boulevard were to meet at a four-way intersection that allowed a stoplight to be put in. Through development over the years, there was a neighborhood, and I forgot the actual neighborhood designation. It's a neighborhood that is northeast of the Woodburn Rancho Vistosa intersection. It's the neighborhood just north of the vacant parcel between the residence and Safeway. When they built that neighborhood, they essentially closed down that intersection. The property line moved to the middle of the intersection. So there is, and I don't think anybody can deny, a traffic issue at the intersection of Woodburn and Rancho Vistosa today. There's difficulties with Safeway, getting in and out of Safeway. Mm-hmm. There's difficulties getting in and out of Woodburn. And we have had traffic studies for this for some previous developments in the area. And the intersection of Woodburn and Rancho Vistosa is causing quite a bit of the congestion on Woodburn. So there isn't a free flow of traffic. What we have suggested, what staff is bringing forth to you, is if this apartment complex is developed and they do have access onto Woodburn, what we're asking for is for this development to shift the functional limits of that intersection far enough south to recreate that four-way intersection, to have the ability to have a stoplight, clean up the Safeway, clean up the congestion on Woodburn. It actually, if it moves south, it will help Woodburn. It will clean that congestion up.
So you're saying one of the major reasons we have a traffic issue there is that intersection, which, I mean,
yes,
we all drive that. We know that's a really bad intersection. And that if these apartments go in, one of the conditions would be they would have to pay to realign that street, put in the signal, clear up that intersection, which would clear up a lot of the traffic issues on Woodburn.
Well, yes, one was that for sure they will have to move that intersection down to create the opportunity for a stoplight. During their development, they're going to have to do a traffic impact analysis. And if that traffic impact analysis also warrants a signal right there, right then, which from the previous developments that have explored developing over there, there's a very, very high probability a traffic signal will be warranted. Your engineering staff has some extreme concerns with respect to full access on Tangerine. Tangerine's a major arterial. It's a major high-speed arterial. One of the arteries that we have the most volume in this town. We do not want to see crossing of that due to this apartment complex. So that would limit this apartment complex to right in and right out. So that wouldn't work. They would have to go down to go east, do a U-turn, which is the most dangerous of all traffic movements. So access onto Woodburn would help make it safer for everybody in the region.
Well,